we have the current stock market update for NVIDIA Corporation, stock ticker NVDA. Before we begin with today's chart analysis, if you find these educational materials to be helpful in your trading, please remember to click the like and subscribe buttons and leave your thoughts below in the comments section so that other traders can find this information more easily on the platform. So what we're looking at here is a 4-hour time frame. We are going to try to take a bit of a step back here so that we can try to assess the entire situation because even though the stock is moving lower today, it is quite clear at this point that we're sort of attacking these longer term all-time highs at 140.76. So there is a lot of potential here for volatility. And I said in the last video that we're probably going to see a lot of two-way price action at this point. Because we're sort of coming into very sort of critical levels. And if we do break to all-time highs, that's obviously going to be the main news story of the day. Probably even in the mainstream media is possible outside of just the financial news media. So, there is a heightened potential here for, two-way price action. People that are trying to play both sides of this, enter into short-term short positions, looking for a bit of a retracement here into these key resistance levels. So now that we're starting to see a turning point here, this does give us a little bit more information. This prior high that was seen here yesterday at 139.60 is still the dominant price high. And we were trying to look for some potential areas here to identify some support zones. And the way that we did this was to draw a Fibonacci extension here into those prior highs. So we were really basing this off of that 140.76 price high, and this didn't actually turn out to be the actual price high. So what we're looking at the moment here is about $1 less. So we're looking at roughly 139.76. But as we can see here, what is currently happening is that share prices did sort of move quickly right through that 23.6% Fibonacci retracement, and now we're starting to grind through this 38.2% Fibonacci retracement as well. This area is significant because we're also looking at the 20-period exponential moving average right here. So there is a confluence of technical indicators that are sort of overlapping or aligning in the same area. And this does give us a more critical level of support here going forward. We have broken below here on the 4-hour time frame. We haven't seen a close below here on the 4-hour time frame. We're also not seeing a close here on the hourly time frame either. So this is the hourly price chart. Each candle here is a 1-hour trading period. So we still haven't yet seen share prices close below this level on an hourly basis. So it's still possible that we could find some support here and bounce and just sort of write this off as a bit of short-term volatility in anticipation of a major resistance break, which does appear to be coming. I mean, this appears to be a question of not if, but when. Just because we're seeing some share price movement lower here doesn't change my outlook here in any way. I think that this is just some two-way price volatility, and that's what I said in the prior video. I mean, I think that this is to be expected because you're going to start to see people that are really going to be trading this on a short-term basis here. Maybe you can scalp a few points here in anticipation of those longer term highs. And we are seeing that this is starting to occur here. You can also see some profit taking in this area as well. I mean, for some people that are long the stock, it's not, completely out of the realm of possibility to suggest that some of these people will want to take profits into that resistance level. I do think that this level is going to break. I don't think that there's much of a question about this. I mean, we're just too close in proximity to this area. I just think the real question at this point is, how much of a pullback are we actually going to see? So at the moment, in my view, this roughly 129.80, 129.85 roughly. We can sort of put that on the price chart here. If share prices do break below here, that is more of a bearish signal, and this could suggest that we do get a bit more of a retracement here. Further from there to the downside, I would probably be looking at this right around 125. I don't mean to turn this into a psychological level here or anything like that. But what we do have at 125 is this prior downtrend line, which was drawn from the all-time highs. And then we also have the 61.8% Fibonacci retracement zone and the 50-period exponential moving average. So there's a lot that's sort of aligning in the same area here. And for these, and then it's also obviously that psychological level. So I think that if we did see a break of 129.85, the next possibility there would be for a retest of 125. I think I would be surprised if we did see prices move that far down. I think that this is really just a matter of time before those all-time highs are tested and broken. I mean, I think that if we're testing those levels, I think the possibility that we're going to see a failure there seems kind of ridiculous. I mean, this is going to start to catch attention in the news media, and as I said, maybe not even only in the financial news. I mean, this might be a mainstream news story for the day. So clearly, this is a negative. We are seeing prices move from 139.60 all the way down to these price lows are coming in at 128.74. So if we see a close below this area at 129.85, I think that's sort of the trigger for further downside. This is a bit of a large outsized candle here, a larger price movement here to start the trading session. But this is really just a game of catching where support is actually going to wind up resting. We do have to look at the exponential moving averages here and the Fibonacci retracement zones, in addition to the indicator readings, which are still positive, but it looks like we're starting to lose one of these momentum readings. It would be okay to lose one of these trend lines here because we do still actually have two of them that are in place here. I'm not ready to completely call this a break of the momentum reading just yet. It's still possible that you could see a bounce here and that this this relative strength index rating starts to look a bit different if we do see a bounce here. But even if we did see a break below here, I would still say that on balance, the momentum condition is positive. The highs in the momentum reading are also conducive to further gains. We're not seeing any bearish divergences or anything like that. So overall, even if we do lose this trend line here, I would still say that this is on balance a positive reading that suggests that positive momentum, bullish momentum, is underlying the stock. So this is just a little bit of a waiting game here to see exactly what happens, and really the test here. The real question is to figure out exactly where support is going to come into play. I'm looking at a close below 129.85. As a possible downside trigger, which could then sort of open up the pathway to 125. So here's the current stock market update for NVIDIA Corporation, stock ticker NVDA. Our high value trading strategies membership is currently available for a limited time for only $9.99 per month. These high conviction investment strategies are characterized by superior risk to reward metrics that target massive market beating returns over time. Join now to outperform the market, lock in this special introductory rate of just $9.99 per month for the entire lifetime of your membership, and start trading stocks with the pros.